Shadow Flame. In a land called Arthalon, dragons ruled over the 7 elements: fire, ice, light, shadow, lightning, stone, and wind. They maintained the balance of the world through an ancient pact until a mysterious dragon was born outside the known bloodlines named Zerath. He bore no known element, but was pure shadow, an ancient force forgotten since the dawn of creation, a power said to be feared by the earth itself. At first, the dragons rejected him, believing he was nothing more than a wandering curse. But deep within the shadows of the dark mountains, he vanished. Then 1,000 years later, he returned, not as an ordinary being, but as a winged nightmare that devoured light and left ruin in its wake, capable of erasing everything it touched. He wielded the void, a force that consumed even light itself, draining the land of its energy. The dragon kingdoms began to collapse, and the castle of eternal flame fell on a moonless night. The sky turned to ash. In a moment of desperate uncertainty, the kings of the 6 bloodlines placed all their hope in a single dragon, born to carry all 7 elements within his body. His name was Callion, descendant of light. He became the strongest dragon ever to walk the earth, but every time he neared victory, he found himself being slowly consumed by the shadows. In an epic battle atop the peak of Black Death Mountain, Callion and Zerath faced each other in a darkened sky, as if life and death were locked in a duel. Callion struck Zerath with the Spear of Elements, but before falling, Zerath whispered words that froze Callion's heart. "You've killed me, but you've planted me inside you." In that moment, Callion discovered a terrible truth. Zerath wasn't just shadow, he was the shadow that gives birth to light, a force of balance, not destruction, not something to be destroyed, but something to live with. Both vanished, yet the shadows never did. New kingdoms began to fall, and children were born with strange glowing marks on their bodies, fading and flaring with every dawn. An old prophecy began to spread among the people. The shadow flame will return, in the heart of the one who holds both light and darkness. But what no one knew was that Zerath had planted a piece of himself inside Callion, and that piece was slowly growing, awaiting the moment it would rise again.